power of being of service and paying it forward. Once we understand this gratitude and this forgiveness thing, and then choice, the power of choice, we get to choose who, how, and when we want to be of service. And what I have found on my own path is when I am in this place of serving others or contributing or volunteering or surprising someone with something they weren't expecting and just giving them a gift of being of service in some way, I find great fulfillment and joy and peace and power in that. And what I have found on my path of being a leader, being an executive, being a husband, being a parent, is this service thing is something that really, when you ask people where do they find joy, many times people say it's when I give to others, when I'm being of service to others. And I realized as I got further up the food chain and started meeting high successful people like Warren Buffett or Tony Robbins or Marshall Goldsmith or whoever it might be that is surrounded by a lot of wealth and success and power and money and status, that I always ask them, what's the most sweet thing for you in your success? And is it what you thought it would be? Did it live up to its expectation of what you thought it would be? And people usually say for a moment, a small moment. And then I go, God, is that all there is? Because then you're on to the next thing, and that might be the next deal, the next job, the whatever. But what these people started realizing themselves is when they started being of service and philanthropic work or sitting on boards or starting charitable foundations or just being of service in their own community, working at a pancake breakfast, for God's sakes, whatever it might be of being of service, that's really where this final gift of this evolution starts happening. And this fulfillment. And you've heard about being of service and paying it forward, and it feels good to give to others versus receiving. And that is part of the Iggy as well, because when you're in ego, we're not really wanting to be of service. We're about ourself. We're about our own personal satisfaction. What do we want? What do I want right now? And when you're in Iggy, you're in this compelled place to create joy for others. And the way you create joy for others in companies, with clients, with employees, and your families is really finding out how to be of service to them, how to show up, how to be present, how to contribute your gifts, your talents, and to be of service. And that's really where it brings it right back down into a daily choice of being of service and paying it forward.